What job?
If you get a few criminals south of Loose Branch in the Deadwater, little group that's tied to, well, a group that's tied to Axe. Aegis is saying that a bit under his breath. I mean, I'm gonna tell Axe.
Yeah. Silvana just like looks up and just says, "Few criminals. Well, that's all I need to hear."
Look, Silvana, I'm gonna say this. Axe's strength, power, his anger. It's not a good thing. Not all of it.
I saw him rush into the pylon.
You saw it, so you know what I'm talking about.
Maybe he just needs to let it out more consistently instead of letting it get pent up all the time.
He lets it out pretty consistently.
Yeah, she just like looks back at like the bathroom as like the shower noises happen.
You say he just ripped a man in half. He ran into that pylon 2 days ago. I don't think arguing for consistency is really the way we want to go here. Not all of us, anyway. Not the people who are going to keep working with him. Possibly keep working with him.
Yeah, she just like looks at you and then just sighs and just heads back to the pack room and just says, "You come, let me know when we're leaving."
Will do. Just sitting around the elves' house, drinking beers, having debates.
Anyways, I'll be honest. You are huge. I'll admit that you deserve rights, but I don't think you deserve all rights.
Okay there, Axe. Calm down.
Oh no, I'm talking like ages.
I'm just saying, you know, when I call you a knife-eared fuck, it's out of like... It's because I respect you enough to be that candid with you.
I do agree. I do agree. It's bad that Zebedee was burned down. It meant more elves elsewhere. But
I can't be elf racist. I have an elf friend. You.
I have many elf friends. The moment
I
that
keep on
Aegis...
forgetting Silvana's an elf.
I just think, I just like to imagine the moment that, you know, Aegis gets some of that elven bread, he's gonna think that he has, like, a hard F E-word pass, I don't know.
What the fuck is the F word?
It's elf with a hard F.
I was like, damn, can't believe you're gonna call elves faggot.
That was exactly the right length of pause for that.
Thank you.
Hard on, I fear. Alrighty then.
After this whole conversation, like with the thing, Azor just walks downstairs, nods to like Corum and Aegis, sup faggots.
Oh, no.
Wait, hang on. You surely can't be referring to both of us. There's only one human here.
Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself, so I'm not playing
technically,
Felina yet.
was human.
I'll have plenty of time to call people faggots when I'm playing Felina.
Oh my god.
You're enjoying this.
Oh no.
You're gonna get tabletop of twats demonetized.
I can't get banned for saying it. They're discriminating.
Black people can't say the N-word on Twitch.
That's fine. We're not on Twitch.
But I'm making the, thing. I think YouTube's gonna be the same way with every slur. It's like, doesn't matter. I'm Irish. I can't say wigger. It's not allowed.
No.
Oh man, Snake, you're gonna have to censor all of this.
No, I don't edit
Just
these.
not uploading this session. You know, maybe OBS will just decide not to render this.
Oh, I just realized what this
just for our
Guys.
They
I used
can't
to-
make me stop saying tranny. I've said tranny so many fucking times. I'll take that to my fucking grave. They
Yeah.
can't make me stop saying
Guys, I
tranny.
just realized something.
Mhm.
This part name it's gonna be this part has to be named the F word.
I was hoping
Hard
hard
R.
on knife here.
Yeah,
How
it's,
really get the views in.
Oh my god.
These are jokes I absolutely could not get away with in another group.
it's like elves. Like, everyone hates elves.
No, I've met a
Like-
GM who doesn't, who got uncomfortable
Yeah.
about the idea of elf racism. It was...
Like, if it was orc
enlightening.
racism, that would be different. Or, like, dwarf racism, you know? But elves?
Elves,
They're just
it's
elves.
fine. Elves exist so that people can just let that out. That's the racism valve for the racism that is deeply embedded in every human being, no matter how much they deny it.
My racism valve is Australians.
The elves
We've
of
all
the
just
human race.
that is how we'll solve. That's how we solve racism. Is like we don't like encourage peace and harmony. We just like have propaganda. We just invent an effigy of like some race of people that don't exist for us all to collectively hate.
I think that will fix like a lot of
Shit,
problems.
we just created the Jews again.
Fucking hell, Leo, you just blindsided us.
Fucking gear just turned in your fucking head right as you ended that sentence.
See, now who's gonna get the channel? Wait, Tabletop of Twats, you make money off of Tabletop of Twats? Is it a monetized channel?
No, I actually don't. But for the purposes of me making that joke, it had to be monetized, so I briefly gaslit us into that reality for the purposes
I like
of
the
it.
idea of you've been like, of it being a monetized channel, because obviously you're the one who would be getting all that money, so you've just been exploiting everyone else's, all our tabletop games for your own game.
It wouldn't make any fucking money anyway.
It would be, I would respect it.
I wouldn't.
I would be more concerned that people were actually watching these games. That fucked me up. I was in your stream one time and someone brought up like fucking Murray, and I'm just like, what the fuck? You watch our games?
Got
Why?
someone who's really following along with the lore here.
Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of the days, I'm assuming are not spent with any specific goals in mind. Just
Yeah,
R&R?
basically, like, Aegis is
Yeah.
hanging out. He's trying not to impose too much. I mean, we could go and try and... I could go and try and fulfill the various needs, but I don't know how I would do it in this city. So,
You could buy a nice ingredient for...
yeah, we can try and whip up some local delic... Yeah, let's do that, actually. So, yeah, Aegis is gonna go to Sexton, probably on, like, the day before we're due to set out.
I think judges might still be in season. I heard they're tasty here.
Oh, we can't just keep killing judges. That's... But yeah,
A custard delicacy.
Aegis like goes to Raina and is like, so before we head out, may as well try and make something good before we go. Is there anything around here you'd want to try whipping up?
Yeah, she thinks to herself.
Is there any of that absent left over, or is cooking with that ill-advised?
Cooking with that would be interesting, but let's see. Heck. Where to heck? She mentions that in Custer, one of their signature drinks is let's see, is one of their signature drinks is made with something that they grow called is fermented from crushed brachi berries. And she would like some just regular brachi berries that she feels she could do something special with that.
I think we'll get our hands on those.
She hums and haws and just says, see if you can get to a distillery and see if they'll let you out their supply.
No, can't be. Yeah, alright. Seems like a trip. So yeah, Aegis asks like Ninline if he knows a distiller, if he knows like local distillery about here.
Ninline thinks, yeah, we've got there's a place called yeah, there's a distillery in the name. There's the closest distillery is a place called High Shot.
Hi, sure.
They specialize in they specialize in the flashy drinks. Where they'll have instant fermentation and flash freezing go into making their drinks.
Think they'd have brochy berries on hand?
They should.
Yeah, right. So hoping to just buy a few of them before they get crushed up.
Yeah. If you head out there now, you might be able to score some. So just roll charisma.
Yeah, let's roll some of that supply. And hope.
Okay, so they're gonna charge you. So they're saying like all the they do have some stuff they can part with, but they'll want to charge you for it instead of just giving it away.
All right.
Because they're not using it. So we'll say just pay up 10 coin for a good supply of brachi berries.
All right, I'm gonna pay 9 coin because I haven't added that 1 coin. I got from Axe.
Nice.
There we go. All right, I come back with some brochy berry.
Oh boy. All right, yeah. Raina looks at this and says, "Oh yeah, I've been wanting to get my hands on this for a while. Ooh, I'm gonna get us something good." And she whips up. That's it. Yeah, here we are. Brachi berry pie.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And she added a specific touch to it that makes the brachi berry pie have a pretty high alcohol content.
Oh no.
Oh, nice. Do we realize, does she inform us of this before we all start tucking in? Or is this just...
No, she lets you know. It's like this shit's the base of all the best alcohol. So I had to go ahead and do some try out that whole instant fermentation thing, and it's in the pie.
Maybe. Oh, I guess I'm not there to stop Nostra, but you know.
You're not there.
I'm in my room. I'm in bed. I
This
assume
is-
y'all are eating this in the kitchen.
You're not able to come downstairs and join in on this at several days
I
in.
guess that's into. I guess that's up
That's,
to
you
Nostra.
can.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't think you would be like totally bedridden by this whole thing.
No, yeah. This is like the last day. Yeah, you'd be
Okay.
pretty good. Yeah, you're fine.
So yeah, we're all just having this extremely alcoholic pie.
Alcoholic pie.
alcohol pie. Azora does Azora takes a little bite to see exactly how strong this is.
It's got a noticeable tinge.
But it's not like
Australia can probably have a slice.
okay,
And not lose your shit.
yeah,
Probably,
okay.
possibly.
Probably.
See how it goes.
Yeah, so y'all have some alcoholic pie. And yeah, Nostria does not get off her shits. So Azora, you and Axe are seeing Axe again. You have anything to say to him?
I don't. Did I guess I wasn't told about him and
Sylvana going out.
I like to
to,
think that Sylvana bragged about that at some point. She's gonna brag about it now while we're just having a perfectly nice alcohol pie dinner and just.
If she bragged about it, Azora would want to talk to her in private without Axe. If she had heard about that, but if she hadn't heard, I don't know. That's up to y'all.
I mean, would Aegis spoken about it?
I guess Aegis will have. Yeah, we'll have to go back. But Aegis definitely would have brought that up. Probably he was probably just venting about. He's like, okay, she took him out and got him into a fight with some gangsters and got him to rip a guy in half.
Yeah, well, we've all ripped guys in half, Aegis.
Azora, most people do not rip guys in half. Aegis just feeling more and more like, what fucking party have I gathered here? One of us can go Super Saiyan. One of us can go Super Saiyan but mad. Azora is perpetually on some bullshit Super Saiyan shit. And then she once punched a guy 15 feet.
How does it feel being the Krillin of the group?
I don't know. I have a spear.
Better than being the Yamcha.
Maybe
Krillin married
Aegis
18, so who's laughing, you know?
Maybe Aegis is just really into money because he has to have something. Even if it's buying power.
I guess Yamcha was rich for a while.
Yeah,
Didn't Yamcha go broke, though?
I guess. So, Azora, you're at the food, the dinner table.
Well, just before that, Azora would. This shouldn't be a whole long thing, but
Right.
After finding out about that, Azora does request, to talk to Sylvana at some point, in private, about it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when goes to talk to Sylvana, and just so I heard you and Axe had a little adventure.
Yeah, saw he was on edge, recognized the feeling. Figured he could use it as much as I could.
Yeah, I know the feeling. And Azora does sort of, what? How was he in the fight?
He went in, rushed out. We saw that they were beating a guy, using him as a punching bag. He rushed in first, but one of them kicked their trash can fire at him. And then he hulked out, I guess, got a lot bigger, started breathing heavier. And then he went to town on a bunch of them, slammed one into the ground, tossed them, sent a bunch of them to the ground. Then swung his axe around in a circle, skewering a bunch of them, while I dealt with two in the back who had guns. And once I was done with them, and he was done with the 5 there, the last one attempted to flee. So he chased that one down, lifted him up, asked me what to do, and I said rip him in half. And then he did it.
Absolute mad lad.
I told him to rip a man in half, and he did it.
He fucking did it.
Azora just sort of thinks and asks, how in control of himself did he seem?
He was in enough control to... Well, when he caught the guy, he was in enough control to pause and ask him what we should do.
And Azora, sort of raises her eyebrow at that, like, oh, well, that's good.
And afterwards,
just-
when I asked him how he felt, he said he wasn't sure.
Look, you saw him smash that generator, and, that's why I'm here now, and frankly, this isn't the worst I've gone through because of his impulsiveness in combat. And Azora just sort of, like, pauses for a moment and thinks on what to say. Sometimes there's more you have to worry about in a fight than who you're fighting. Not everyone can, has the head for it like we do. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, she sort of looks down a bit and just sort of nods.
In any case, I'm glad you're okay, and good job on the successful, mission, I guess. I don't know what you call it.
I've run those things alone for most part. Having Axe there made it easier, if anything.
Having friends usually does make it easier. Usually. And Azora sort of touches her eye again, thinking about that, like, psychic incident a while back.
Alright, so, yeah. But what do you say to Axe once you're, like, at the dinner table? It's probably the first time you've been in a social
Azora doesn't
place.
say anything to him. She doesn't make eye contact with him. She's, if anything, not quite making a point of it, but, she is very clearly not acknowledging him or not talking to him.
Wow.
Well, Axe isn't looking her general direction, except like sometimes he just throws a quick glance and just, he sees her not looking at him. Or
He's just like an upset dog.
Or they both throwing glances at the same time.
No, Azora is not throwing glances. Azora is not even, does not look at him once.
Yeah.
It's like when you're training a dog, and it's like you have to just like turn around, turn your back to it.
No.
That's something bad.
It is like training a dog.
Axe isn't a dog. Yeah. Awkward dinner.
I mean,
Yeah.
Azora makes decent conversation with other people. She's definitely having, she's definitely drinking in addition to the alcohol pie,
Well, Axe is
she's
gonna
pouring
read the
herself,
funniest.
a glass of...
Anger management. The family circus.
Oh yeah, we have. No, let's not introduce a paper on top of this. Let's not totally whiplash that. I like to think that Aegis is just getting on pretty well with an inline at this point.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm not saying that we should have put you all in the same town.
Oh my god,
I'm
sweet! I can't believe you're going back there, bud. Calm down.
I can't help it. Aegis just does the worst conversation. It's like you gotta control your character better.
Imagine if, like, Axe, we fix his anger, but, like, in future when he triggers rage, he just becomes a giant racist.
Anyways, Axe don't see a reason why elves should live in the city.
Whoa! Not even Aegis goes there.
Yeah, we
What
need to
do
keep
you
him around for something.
What do you contribute to the economy?
Aegis supports an elf ghetto, not an elf exodus. An elf.
Yeah. See, I'm better than him.
To repair his relationship with Corum, Aegis just tells Axe, listen, you need to be super elf racist so that I look better by comparison.
Martyr yourself so that I look good. Alright, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna bring up some crime statistics and I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Oh no. Despite being only 5% of the population. Oh god, no. This is awful.
I wonder just what the conspiracies are in this universe that always just lead into, so anyway, the elves.
You know what? Azora is an elf racist and is pretty disgusted with all this elf racism going around.
This hypothetical elf racism.
Azora, who keeps on going like, hey, Nostra, you're a bat, can't you sleep upside down? So do you, like, eat blood? So, like...
Oh no.
Azora's just been bat racist this whole time, and yet Nostra just, you know...
You're
hate
one of
to
the
see
good
it.
ones.
Not that type of racist. She's more just like, you know, like lots of bat stereotypes, you know?
Listen, I am not a racist, I'm a race realist. And I know you have bonuses to dex and wisdom, but we have bonuses to strength and intelligence.
Oh, you can fly. That's neat. That's neat, honey. That's neat.
So anyway, I don't even know where we go
dinner.
with this. I don't even know where we go. We had an alcoholic pie and we had a nice chat. None of what we said actually came up.
Yeah, you're setting. So yeah, that's your last big meal before you're setting out for Terrebone.
I do actually a thing. So I do ask Corum. So are you coming along with us on this one, or?
Corum says that this is something he'd want Sylvana to, like, this is something Sylvana needs to confront without the others, like, by her. This is what, like, they had to talk about it.
Got ya.
So Corum and then Lyle will be staying behind.
Oh great, we're trading Corum for his sister.
Not really, but sure.
Yeah, now who fucking all elves are related, huh? Now. Yeah.
I thought they actually were siblings.
That's what they actually. Were you gonna say? I thought they actually were racist.
No, I misunderstood.
That was just the cherry on top of this.
I just misunderstood then.
But yeah, we are gonna head out for that dang Terrebone.
So, yeah,
I do. Yeah, we make our goodbyes, I suppose.
Azora, you are fully healed.
Nice.
I go and I get
those boxes.
I go and I get Russell and the hovel.
Yep, and
the
they're just fine. They're just in that stable. Everything's where you left it.
Okie dokie.
It's been 20 years.
It's been
1 week since you looked at me.
Oh, it's been It actually has.
We gather up the party, we gather up everyone, and we go.
Undertake a perilous journey. Oh, well. I'm gonna say that leftover pie counts for her quartermastery.
Nice.
Go ahead. You already found the you already found the fine ingredient for her. So yeah.
How much fucking pie did she make?
Enough. It's fine. Don't question a good thing.
So yeah, who's scouting? Who's navving?
I will nav.
I will scout, feeling all... Azora, like, leaps at the chance to scout ahead.
She wants to stab something. She's got to stab something. Alright, I'm going to roll that nav. Yeah, we meet somebody!
Oh,
Oh,
look at that!
yeah.
Look at that galaxy brain wisdom. Azora
I have,
was
by the
so
way,
eager.
just think, I have explained to the party that we are cutting through Deadwater and the purpose of why. The group of
Yeah.
ruffians that might be related to
Gotcha.
Gamble. So the group knows.
Yep. Alright, and you're meeting somebody?
Yeah, we are gonna run into a skilled. When you want to take a perilous journey to a destination you've never been before, on a 10+, you find a skilled and friendly traveler on the way who's interested in your quest.
Nice.
I guess that means they're gonna run into Azora again, who's scouting. We'll see.
So navigate. You avoid dangers and distractions, make good time. So, choose 2 from the list below. Gonna get the drop on whatever lies ahead.
Alright.
Kind of tempted to notice a sign of a nearby danger. Zora's kind of itching for a fight. I don't know. What do you guys think? I could
Your
just do a
call.
discovery instead.
It would be in character if she's on edge and just looking for that danger.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I think we're gonna do it for once. I'm gonna notice a sign of a nearby danger.
Man, when I noticed
Wow.
a sign of a nearby danger years ago, everyone got on my case for creating a danger. For no reason. I was like, that was suboptimal.
Oh no, fine. I'll just make a discovery
No,
then.
I'm not telling you not to do it. It's just like when I did it, people were like,
You know what?
"Eh."
A discovery could be good. A discovery could be a danger.
Man.
If you can turn a discovery into a danger if you're aggressive enough.
I feel like the discovery we made in the last party turned into the greatest danger of all. Milkshake. It's like, whenever someone else murders a child, oh, that's okay. But I dropkick one guy down a stairwell that I wasn't even told existed for 1 damage, and this is breakneck kid for years. Years.
Azora did 1 damage to Axe. Like, if he hadn't been healed, by Nostria, that could have been enough to kill him. I don't think y'all would have let me live down just killing Axe.
You
With
shot
a
a
slap.
child in the leg and left them to an ogre.
That was Murray!
Yeah,
And he was a teenager.
so was the breakneck kid.
It was to save Thistlewick and Damien and herself.
See? It's all these justifications.
I do actually regret that in retrospect. I think that was too, ruthless for Murray. But, oh well.
He's dead
We all
now.
make bad decisions.
Well. So you notice a sign of a nearby danger, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, roll a 3d12.
Oh, or I make a discovery.
You don't want to notice a danger?
It could be a danger with the
Either
discovery.
way, I guess it's a discovery.
I still roll a 3d12.
Yeah.
That just determines what chart I'm rolling on.
3d12 leads it more up to fate. It could be a danger. Or it could be treasure.
Treasure?
Could be.
Treasure.
Come on, gang.
Actually,
We have a mystery to solve.
I'm curious, just gonna bring up, how's Sylvana? How's she feeling with, the traveling arrangements and whatnot?
She's just... she's fine. She's just sort of, sitting, by herself in, a corner of the wagon.
Okay.
Sort of, spinning a knife around.
Just throwing out, if
Little
she asked to also scout, Azora wouldn't, say no to her joining. I'm not gonna, invite her along, but
Right.
if that seems like something she might be,
Nah, she doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, so. Very interesting.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Okay. Roll me a d12.
Sure thing. That's not correct. God damn it.
All right.
Oh, wow. That's always
Roll
ominous.
2d12.
Gonna get a 12 and a 12. Ah.
It's gonna be 2 dragons. Inside of you, there are 2 dragons.
All right. So, Azora, you come across as you're walking through walking away from Custer towards Deadwater, in the sort of like before you come across the road that the Tenzis Regions Road, you see a tree has a very odd that has borne some very odd looking fruit. Like it's not a fruit you've ever seen before.
Oh, well, we're gonna fulfill Raina's requirements
Yeah.
twice this session.
Generally describe what the fruit sort of look like.
All right, so it's in sort of like it's a spherical fruit.
Mhm.
It's got a purple and black coloration.
Interesting.
Sort of in a sort of like it's mostly purple with some black streak. And yeah.
What is the tree itself like? You know, like
The
what
tree
is
itself let's see. It's has it looks like a pretty standard tree. It has a brown trunk. It has healthy green leaves, from which the fruit dangling down from its branches.
so this is like a proper tree, not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
it's a
bush
proper
or
tree.
something.
It's a
How
proper
big?
tree. I'd say probably you could reach up, like grab like the low hanging fruits.
Okay, okay, cool,
yeah.
cool. Good to know. Yeah. I guess try and spout lore on it,
All right.
first of all. Oh, wow. Something interesting.
Right. Okay.
If I'd had but a +1.
Fruit trees aren't in season
Huh.
right
That
now.
is
So,
interesting.
yeah.
I guess in that case, I will try and discern realities on it. Try and figure out what's up with this out-of-season fruit. That's true. This is like January we're in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's hardy fruit.
Ooh. Do you guys think I should do what should I be on the lookout for, or what here is not what it appears to be?
What here is not what it appears to be, I'd say. No,
We'll
no,
go
actually,
with-
I take it back. I think the other one, but you go with you.
What should I be on the lookout for?
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
do
I'll
you.
go with that then. What should I be on the lookout for?
So you should be on the lookout for any particular mental effect having the eating the fruit would have on you.
Ooh, interesting. In that case, I'm going to pick one of these and head back to the party.
All right,
Are we in Deadwater yet, or are we still prior?
you're outside. You're still
Okay.
in the Bronze Plains.
Yeah, we're near the road. Are we
Right.
near the dead body?
Yes.
Nice. Maybe the body fertilized the ground and this grew.
Well, we should probably show that to Raina. She might be the best one to ask about this.
Yeah,
to be
that's
honest.
who I'm taking
Yeah.
it back to ask Rain
Alright.
about it.
Yeah, Reina takes a look at it and she's like, "Ooh, this is interesting." And well, she is food wise. She can roll plus quality to spell or on this.
This seems fishy.
By the way, how much
Seems
longer are
fishy.
we? How much longer are we playing tonight? Coming up on 10.
Oh yeah, we are coming up at 5 o'clock. I could keep going. We could keep going. We could end session after we get to the once we get to Loose Branch if you want.
That
Um,
sounds...
yeah, no, sure.
Yeah,
Where were we on the map actually? Generally,
just
Is it
outside
We're
Yeah,
by
Deadwater.
dead. We're by dead body.
man, that's an interesting.
It's the one
Well,
dead
How come
body in all of
Nightshade was
Hemlock.
taken off the map?
The one.
Oh, we should have gotten a newspaper
So,
before we left Custer.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll end session after this whole discovery thing, and then
Okay.
entering Loose Branch, and then I'll roll up. Rolling up the follower
Got
as well that you for your journey to the left. All right. So let's see. All right. So Reina takes a look at it and sniffs it around and just says, "Well, I can tell you this much. This is definitely this fruit has some magic running through it. I can tell you that much."
Ooh, Nostra's magic-wise!
Yeah, we'll just pass the buck along. Yeah, as it's to Nostria. What do you think, kid? Nostria looks at it.
all right. Who's next? Hey, one of us grew tomatoes for decades. He
True,
might know a
true.
thing or two.
He's fruit-wise!
Yeah, so yeah, Nostria looks at it and just says, "Ooh, wow. Yeah, this is an interesting feel of magic. Has sort of almost a ghostly quality to it. So Brother Lotus is spirit-wise."
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hey.
I'm walking.
Come on.
I'm walking here. It's actually O'Malley. No.
So then, bro.
Ow.
I can't wait to. Oh wait, never mind. I was about to say something. I'm not going to anymore.
Yeah, so Brother Lotus takes a look at it and says, "The young one, she's right about the magic being spirit-based. The spirits seem to flow outwards from it and not into it."
There's been a lot of spirits.
Axe roll
this session.
discern realities on it.
Hey, yeah, you're magic resistant, Axe.
Oh, we never established what wise quorum is. Because everyone's supposed to have a thing wise.
I thought he was just kind of like travel wise, or just like the area wise.
No, he was a guide to the Gulper's Marsh.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of
Marsh
presumed that
wise.
was.
Which isn't the same thing as having a blank
Oh,
wise tag.
So what is his wise, or do we just?
We
Survival
never
wise.
established.
Maybe he's just elf-wise.
That's racist.
Social justice wise.
I don't think he's like all that hung up about.
But anyway, Quorum isn't here, so.
Yeah, fuck him.
So, that is your knowledge on the. That's your expert opinions on the on the fruit.
So, it's a fruit. The spirit, it's magical, and the spirits flow outward.
Yes.
We've got a really cryptic party right now.
maybe Aegis and Axe should just also see what they discern. From
Yeah,
it.
I'm like waiting for Axe to just like, oh, I've seen this.
Yeah, I guess Aegis is gonna roll a spout lore on that. He's just looking at it with his +2 in, and he's just gonna.
So let's see.
I know it's like
Oh,
interesting about this fruit.
So perfectly spherical fruits are quite uncommon. Most fruits have more of a pear shape.
Aegis is like.
So this is a rare one.
So let's just think like she takes it to Rainer. It's like, oh wow, that's unusual. And takes it to fucking Nazri. It's like, oh wow, it's magical. And then takes it to Los, like, the spirits flow out, and it takes it to Aegis. It's a fucking circle.
It's a fucking circle, isn't it?
It's like fucking Carl Pilkington's head. Shaped like a fucking orange.
So Axe, you gonna go for it. Just roll spout lore on the fruit, Axe. Well,
Go,
You know you're
already
Axe
go
goes.
for it.
Axe wants to. Here we go.
Oh,
Ah, you got it.
Oh,
Axe, the most galaxy brain of us all.
Okay, so Axe, like you've been listening in on all these conversations. Spherical, which means it's rare. Out from an out of season fruit tree. Magical in nature. The magic is spirit based, and the spirits flow outwards. You put all of this together in your head, and you get and
He starts
you get
whirring.
all of this together in your head, and you just like above it, like a thought cloud, just plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this equals eating this fruit will likely allow you to eating this fruit will allow you to commune with the dead.
oh, it's a dead fruit.
what?
Watch, Axe is gonna take a bite out of the fruit.
Oh, he can apologize to that guy he ripped in half.
But yeah, it's
Okay, you take a bite out of the fruit.
yep.
All right. So there's a dead body nearby, and Axe, as you look at it, you just see
Pick me up.
you just see a you just see like spirits, like sort of spiritual forms of like an altercation by that dead body, and like you see like a ghostly recreation of what led to that dead body being there. You just see like the form of a man running out of the brush, and then some people chasing him who stab him and then leave him on the ground for dead.
Oh,
Basically, you've touched the Dark Souls bloodstain.
Wow, Oberdin.
whoa. Axe saw everything.
What was this that left the dead body? Why is that on the map? What is the story there?
That was party 2. They just there was a dead body they saw, and they took note of it and never went back to investigate.
Oh yeah.
So that wasn't someone party 2 killed then.
No.
Oh, that's a shame. We could have encountered like 2 out of 3 parties.
But yeah, Axe as well.
Past
Yeah, no,
past, at
Axe saw
least.
what happened. This guy, he got. Oh god, actually no, this corpse must be fucking molt. Yeah, it must be molting by then.
Yeah, it's been
It's
a few
been years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran.
It's a different dead body, actually.
Oh, okay.
It actually landed on the previous old. Yeah, he ran and got
He tripped
stabbed.
over the skeleton of the old one.
Hey, Aegis, take a bite. Axe holds out the fruit.
Pile of corpses that keeps claiming more victims.
Aegis takes the fruit uneasily, rubs like a bit against his shirt, and then takes a bite.
All right. Let's see. Let's say you're looking around. Roll a 2d6 actually.
Oh boy. Time to get fucked up.
I'm a ghost. Wait, is that a cell phone?
Oh no.
Okay, no, you just see the same thing Axe did.
Oh, okay. He's not wrong. There is a dead body over there, and I'm seeing how it happened.
Raina, you wanna take some of these? Make some fancy food?
Yeah, Raina just like scratches her head. Let me see how it tastes.
Yeah, I toss it over to her.
Yeah, she takes the last bit of it, just chomps down.
How big of a bite did Aegis take?
Not a big one.
I mean, Axe,
Took a
given
big one.
who you are, I mean,
Yeah, and your reputation with sharing food.
Oh yeah. Well, it's okay.
let's see. Yeah, she is like, and she just like points behind you, Aegis, and just says, "Squirrel got ate over there."
You know, I'm thinking that this, like Aegis says,
I
looking
wouldn't
around.
serve whatever you make with this. I wouldn't serve it with meat.
I feel like this would be good in. I feel this would be good in a kind of experience diner. You know? Oh god,
Yeah, definitely wouldn't serve this with meat.
Yeah, this is like serve this in a vegetarian joint.
Yeah, let's grab a few. Hell yeah.
All right, yeah, let's grab some off of the tree.
Spend some time picking the tree. Go ahead and you can add it to Rustle in the Hovel. We'll say there's about like 10 available.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna add that to the gear. Is there any weight on that? Like,
I'd say let's see,
10 dead fruits is what I'm calling.
10 Dark Souls bloodstained fruits. You got I'm gonna say they're altogether 2 weight.
Okay.
And now we've done that. Let's see. Since you're spending a while picking trees, how about we'll have your dude approach you at this point, because you want a follower now.
Let us meet the
Let
follower.
us meet the new follower. Yes. So, scrolling up. All right. Roll a d12.
Hokey cokey.
All right. And I roll another d12. Interesting.
Interesting.
Roll another d12. All right, and I roll a 2d12.
This has been a lot of below
Alright.
7s.
All right.
If you need violence to enforce your ideas are really cool.
I don't know if it means your ideas are cool. It just means that you're cool.
No, if you need violence to enforce your ideas are really cool.
What if you don't need violence to enforce your ideas, but you choose to use violence to enforce your ideas?
It says need. That's an imperative. Look at the image. It explains all. And the post above it was pretty good too. But, you know. I feel like that post made me like Final Fantasy VII a lot more than anything else I've seen.
It's so much in character too. I feel you could enjoy actually FF7 remake. So
No, I've decided I liked it. I haven't played it yet. I haven't played the original, but I've decided I'm on board with it.
I saw a little bit of gameplay from it.
Oh, I'm
It's
not
so
on board
weird
with the
though.
gameplay. I'm on board with the story.
It's so fucking weird though,
Yeah.
looking at its story, because what takes up like 2 hours in the game, in the remake, is only like 10 minutes in the original.
They added that detail. They
Yeah.
gave it the big treatment.
Yeah, they had it to make it as much of a standalone game as possible. It's
I've gotten the impression from it that it's actually led to they've characterized everyone a lot more. But something that I find interesting is that it feels like they've rewritten Aerith to make Tifa fans like her more, and they've rewritten Tifa to make Aerith fans like her more.
I have not actually. I don't know that, but maybe.
Pretty fun. My favorite little detail is that whenever everyone has animations for walking along a narrow path,
Mm-hmm.
the balancing act. Aerith's is so fucking extra. I love it. Like she just like she makes like a big show of like having her arms splayed out, and like her she actually puts her feet forward in such a way like that, like it's shown that she's like showing off. It's real good.
That's good.
All I really remember watching a stream of it
Very
is
well
that
balanced.
she utters the words "work it, cloud." Well,
So let's see. What wise do you want this follower to be, Snake?
Oh god, that is a very wide net to cast. What wise do I want them to be?
Because this will sort of ground the other tags they got.
Let's think. So considering where we're going, and well, we don't know anything about them yet, but I guess this will inform the rest of the character. I kind of want to. We got magic wise, we got food wise, we got probably survival wise, we got spirit wise, ghost wise. Considering where we're going and like we're about to think, I think how about criminal wise?
Oh yeah, crime-wise.
Crime-wise. Okay.
See, this is gonna get weird when you're... Oh, Vigor? Oh, you mean like Ariana's henchman in that gang in Terabo?
Hell yeah. This is gonna be...
Interesting.
Sylvana's in for some fucking revelations. So Vigor, you're not only not dead, you are right-hand man to a giant crime boss who is controlling the puppet mayor of Terrebone. And you were doing that, and what happened that night? And Vigor is just sweating like, oh boy. Vigor's probably had to have been over this at least once, considering he fucking has a care home for people who were rejected from that place. He's probably had to answer this round of questions before.
Yeah, so I've been meaning to... we have time to talk to you about this. We're obviously not meeting Vigor today, but I've been meaning to ask you what... Because Ariana will let Vigor take the lead on that, obviously, if he wants to come clean or what. I'm curious what Vigor would...
I think Vigor lies. I think Vigor keeps a lot of it concealed. Because I think to Vigor, even he's like thinking, a dragon. He wouldn't be happy with a dragon made me do it, and
Yeah, that is the thing. It's not a very, like, compelling explanation if you weren't there.
so I think the way he tells it is, yeah, I lived. As for that monster, just I have not seen it again.
Well, that monster was half milkshake, so that's partially true.
Yeah. No, yeah, Vigor can just put it as that monster's gone. Don't ask me how I know. It just is.
You just say you punched it to death.
See,
That's
that
what you're known for.
I don't think Vigor would. I don't think Vigor would be happy taking glory off of what happened there. Yeah, no, it's complex because I'm trying to think because it's a very weird thing for Vigor to explain why he did it, and he did create those houses as, you know, some way to try and make up for his part in that. But I don't know if he can tell them straight what he did.
Yeah, I mean, and he could definitely sell it as he feels bad not being able to save them and save their town, you know.
Alright, I put in his free cut. Now then, male or female?
What's the current?
If we get another woman, I think we're 50-50.
All right, let's go there. Let's go with that then.
I think.
Alrighty.
Because it's Azora, Nostra, Reina, and then it would be new person versus...
I think we should random roll the race again, though.
Random roll the race?
Yeah, random
sure.
roll. It's more fun that way.
Gotcha. Random roll the race.
I hope we get an elf.
Let me just pull the list up.
Making these dang diversity hires by random rolling who we get. Has that been tried before? We're not biased. We roll a dice and then pick the race based on that.
Let's see.
Man, I'm getting sold on the town of Derbyshire right now. This is fucked up.
Derbyshire?
Yeah, who the fuck wants to go to Derbyshire?
I don't know where that is.
It's in England, but look at this fucking photo. Look at this fucking photo of the place.
Oh, wow. That is nice. I love boats like that. I want to go to a restaurant on a boat so bad, but, like, every place like that in New York is, like, unbelievably expensive.
Hmm. I imagine most boat restaurants just anywhere you go would be.
Yeah, but, like, especially in New York.
I can't even tell what's a fake fucking thing anymore. I have no idea if this is actually from the Fate visual novel, which just another person in another chat is just posting screen caps of. The fact he posted several screen caps and then posted that just makes me unsure if this is real dialogue or not.
It's good dialogue.
I like Shiro a lot more, just him going that route.
That sounds so fucking gay. Holy shit.
Oh no, that isn't, wait, is that, no. Is it from Fate or not? There's a guy in another chat who plays a lot of VNs. And supposed to. I have no idea what that is, but I have no. If this is dialogue from that VN, I have no reason to doubt that.
All right. Roll a d6 thing.
Alrighty. Oh no. Oh no.
Why? Alright, you have rolled bird person.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're gonna have no HP.
Let's see. We're gonna say Bluebird. Bluebird girl. And so let's go ahead and introduce her.
And this is the criminal Bluebird girl.
The
She's
criminal.
criminal
crime
wise.
wise.
She's a
Doesn't mean
jailbird.
she's a-
Holy fuck.
Ooh, that is totally her nickname. Hell yeah. Alright, so you see, as you're picking the tree, picking from the tree, you hear someone approach and just say, "Where are you all up to?"
Huh?
And as you look up, you see a bluebird person, a bluebird girl. She, mostly, and fuck, I gotta get a reference for how bird people look.
I'm just imagining those bird people from The Legend of Zelda right now.
Oh, Wind Waker.
Not Wind Waker, no.
From Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
That's a
I
bit
mean, I'm
too
just
bird for me.
I'm picturing kind of in the area of like Megmog and Owl.
You know what? Yeah. She does not have hands. Yeah, she's just wing. Bird people are just wing. I forget that's what it, yeah. This bird person's just wing. Because the eagle people had hands. That's why you have the gunslinger person in party one. Anyway. Yeah, she looks of a somewhat small frame. And she sort of keeps her wings folded inwards. She's wearing this sort of what would you call it? She's wearing this sort of I guess sort of like a heavy leather like vest almost.
Like a doublet?
A what?
No, not like a leather something. Ow. Leather. Nah, that's not quite what I was thinking. This was like you said, heavy leather. This is like kind of what I got in my head. Posted that in the Discord.
Let me see. No. Oh, okay. I just remember. All right, from Fallout has it pretty good. There's an example.
Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That kind of leather armor. Sort of, covering a lot of her, and she sort of has her wings, like, she keeps her arms sort of, folded to folded over her, no, folded in front of her, so that this sort of reveals the leather, like right, between the wingspan there. And she approaches, and yeah, she looks kind of curious, and she like smiles and just says, "Fruit trees aren't. How'd you find a fruit tree this time of season?"
Seems unusual. Magical fruit. Let you see the dead.
Lets you see the dead, huh? Interesting. Say, you guys wouldn't happen to be headed to the scrap heap, would you?
We're passing by that way. Got a few jobs down in Terrebonne.
Terrebonne? What are you heading to Terrebonne for?
Arranging a little reunion between a couple of people.
Interesting. Terrebonne's gotten very, very. Have you been there recently?
Not for at least a year or two. No. Not in the city itself, but I used to work out around the Cypress Jungle.
It's an odd city, isn't it?
It's weird. I can never quite gel with all the people there.
Yeah, they've got an odd symbiotic relationship with the scrap heap. You ever been to the scrap heap?
No, I haven't been there. Myself, but I've heard what kind of place it is.
It's pretty rough, but spend enough time there, and you get a feel for certain aspects of you get a feel for things. You get a sort of you'll learn things. It's an enlightening experience. But hold on, but you're heading to Terrebonne. You haven't been there in a while, then?
Nope. Let me introduce myself. Aegis. We are the no ones. That's Azora, Axe. And yeah, Aegis runs through everyone. Brother Lotus, Reyna, Corim, Nastria. Mercenary band. Just trying to do some good around here.
Mercenary band? Huh. Well, mercenary band heading to Terrebonne. Most people hear that sentence, they'd think anything but good.
Well, we're not trying. Yeah, I can understand that actually. Funny enough, we're not even going there for a paid job. There's just a little bit of There's just some interpersonal business that needs seeing to.
That's a city that's run on crime.
That I have heard.
You're heading there with the intention of setting up a reunion. You're gonna have to deal with a lot of people there. It might you have much experience dealing with criminals in the talky sense, not the murder sense.
Not in the talky sense, no. We try and stay. Aegis is about to say above board, but he thinks about this.
Yeah, that and above board isn't even true, considering what one of these people just went underground to rip a dude in half.
We've dealt with criminals before, but generally, it's not amicable, let's say.
How much coin you got on you?
Don't deal with much of anyone in the talky sense these days. Zora just sort of murmurs to herself.
Aegis is a bit uneasy about that one. Why are you asking how much coin we hold?
Well, you've been around. All the cities got tolls now, but you've probably heard Terrebonne doesn't.
No, that one's news to me. It probably is.
Oh. Well, interesting thing about Terrebonne. All these other cities adapting that toll option. Really, Terrebonne's basically had that in place since day one. It's just that they called it bribes.
I love Terrebonne. I love our city.
I love that we did that. We got
an official bribe system.
It used to be, yeah.
Some
If
cities
anything,
have taxes. Terrebonne has organized bribes.
Civic
It's not-
bribes.
Civic bribes.
Terrebonne's been way ahead of the game in terms of stopping people at the gate and demanding that they and demanding that they provide some reason for being there. But really, all it is they had a toll basically, and it just meant you bribed the guards to get in.
Yeah, they just did it all a little unofficially.
Yeah, and now it is all official everywhere else. And now they don't have the bribes or the tolls to get in. Now anyone can get in Terrebonne.
It's a lot of people fleeing there to get away from the war, I guess. But
Mm-hmm.
oh, you're going
Ooh.
from one trick. You're going from one trick to another.
How many Terrebonne cops you spoke to recently?
I've never met a Terrebonne cop.
Never met a Terrebonne cop?
Can't
Oh.
imagine.
You're gonna have a fun one. Hey, I know Terrebonne pretty well, and I know Terrebonne. Let's say I know it well in most of its form, and I definitely know a lot about a lot of the places around here, especially the Scrap Heap. If you ever want to go to the Scrap Heap, that place is fun. You know what? I have never seen a group try to go to Terrebonne for altruistic reasons before. That's just awesome. Can I tag along?
Certainly. Do you happen to know Vigor?
Vigor? Yeah, I know Vigor. Oh, you kidding me?
That's
haven't-
the person we're trying to arrange a meeting with.
Really? Wow. This group gets better by the second. You know what? Count me in. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, so yeah, so...
Ominous.
Yeah, it's ominous. There's a bit of... Hopefully this mistrust of thing, this person... Even though I know by the thing of my move, they are friendly and skilled.
Yeah, Azura doesn't trust this lady. Not a little bit.
But yeah,
Texas is a wee bit
Aegis
wary.
shows around. It's like, oh, so what's your name? If you're going to be traveling with us.
Oh, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah. I'll be traveling with you. So, it's nice to meet you, Aegis. And then she flips her wing up, and a mechanical attachment flips out with it. That gives her. It's basically like a skeletal robotic arm with a hand attached to her wingspan, which flips out suddenly, offered for a handshake.
Yeah, Aegis
What in the
recoils
fuck?
for a moment,
Yeah.
then takes it. Just a little bit of surprise.
You can call me Jailbird.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll take it that's not your real name.
Oh no. Real name would be it'd be hard to run you through the pronouncings. Just call me that. Just call me what everyone else does.
Jailbird.
Mind if I call you Jay?
I would love it if you called me Jay.
Alright, that's the... I'm saying Jailbird every time. And you did say she was
What
a blue
Homer's
jay.
middle name is.
Did you say she was a bluebird or a blue jay person?
I was gonna say yeah, Bluebird.
Oh, okay. It's not blue jay. Dang. Not completely
No.
perfect. Alrighty then. So now we have Jailbird also in the party. Now we are at the
Hell
point
yeah.
where the party size can genuinely be described as unwieldy.
Well, that's why some people are, gotta stay home, like good old
Like Corum,
like
yeah.
Corum. Yeah.
Keeping it easy. Keeping it sleazy.
So yeah, she says. So yeah, she just hops in the wagon and says, "So where were you headed first, then?"
Think we got to stop off in Deadwater to make few people with ties to man up north that we have to deal with.
Ties man up north. So you gotta deal with someone in Deadwater. Anywhere by Loose Branch.
Yeah.
Interesting. You know, those people went crazy a few months ago.
You heard of the name Gamble?
Can't say that I have.
He's a businessman up in Emberwell. He's been doing some pretty dangerous experiments and
That's not what he is.
what?
Are you lying to her specifically, like on purpose?
Oh no!
Or
Wait, I'm
did
trying
you
to
forget.
I
Gamble's a
forgot.
Terrebonne doctor.
Oh.
No, not Terrebonne. A Tarrant doctor.
Which one was the guy who's been doing the experiments?
No, that wasn't. But he's
That's
not like a
Gamble,
business
yeah.
guy. He's just
Oh,
a doctor. That was
Okay,
a doctor.
I misunderstood. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I misremembered that. Gamble. He's a Tarrant doctor involved in some pretty dangerous experiments.
Hmm.
How do you know about this?
We've been talking to a few people in Custer who want that dealt with.
Hmm.
We're not doing it for Custer, we're doing it for us, I suppose.
Interesting. Well, if you're going by them, well, if them going crazy has anything to do with that guy, then, oh yeah, that would be interesting news for a lot of people. Hey, you know, I know a few of the sane people left back in Loose Branch. I could guide you to them if you want. Be a good place to start, wouldn't it?
I suppose so. Alright, lead the way.
I will lead the way. Oh, you're gonna. Oh, oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. You're not gonna regret this. Okay, let's go. And she points out a specific path into Deadwater that will take you to the holdouts of Loose Branch.
Alrighty.
And she starts whistling a tune. And we can call it there.
Oh
Of
boy.
course, she's whistling a tune. Fucking bird.
Birdsong, yeah.
You know, I'm deciding. Not Azora, but out of character. Like, you can be elf racist. I think I might be bird racist in this setting. Like, think about every bird we've met. They've all sucked.
Wow.
You know, this one's just a bit socially awkward. A bit, just comes on a bit strong, but she's probably okay. Not impossible.
Okay, so, bonds? Any bonds advanced?
Bonds, fuck. I keep on meaning to work on those during play.
Yeah. Okay, I have one with Azora. The Azora. So my old bond with her was she tries to limit Axe. Axe doesn't need silly things like thinking. Blah blah blah.
I think he does.
Now here we come to it. Azora doesn't understand Axe and what he goes through when he fights. Nor does she try to understand, but her words still bother Axe.
Wow.
He's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's being a bit contemplative.
Having a big think.
Alright, I've got one with Axe so far.
Alright.
So, one has gone from Axe has lost his past but hasn't lost his soul. I should find out where his goodness comes from if only to help it and not tread on his toes. That just is morphed into I'm going to chance making Axe confront his past. This may not be for the best, but hopefully it could do him some good.
Alright, nice.
So, that... Aegis and Azora really didn't interact much this session.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Uh,
I mean, it's also I should have seen it coming. I thought I could predict acts well enough I could divert disaster. Didn't really change that at all. This is more in service of like, okay, maybe this will fix him. It probably won't. That's not really changed at all. Working on that.
So I have one. Axe almost got himself killed. Axe almost got Aglier and Lotus killed. Axe almost got Nasrea killed. His impulsiveness cannot stand. That is moving forward a bit. Axe may not be able to control himself, but if he can, I will force him to learn.
Yeah.
No, Mom. I don't wanna.
I don't think any of mine updated with Aegis. There's one that I'm thinking about. I have not respected the tragedy of Aegis's previous band splitting up. At least my former comrades died fighting alongside each other. None of us had to fight each other. Not so much related to that, but also just like he did have a pretty, rough childhood. A rougher childhood than Azora did. There's something there. I just need to find the wording for it.
I need to suffer more so that he can't get a leg up on me.
Oh, but
And the
Azora can't
trauma
change her
Olympics.
childhood.
Azora
There is
makes a
some- there
note
is probably
to
something.
Azora makes a note to dig deeper down to try and find some repressed memories.
I mean, you could argue that Azora being a quote-unquote adopted by a family to be like a guard for them, to lay
I
her
feel-
life on the
I
line for
do
them. You
think-
could argue that's slavery.
I do think it's like weird because there is something there with like the conversations that we had at the beginning around her with just like sharing of past tragedies, and Aegis does disagree with Azora's stance that, like, oh well, you can just fight all you want. It's never gonna fix anything. This is just the road you're on now. Just fighting.
Well,
doing
no,
stuff.
Azora thinks she can get off the road, but if she stays on this road, it doesn't,
I don't
I
know.
think that's more her point, that the path she's on now, it never gets better on this path if
I do think it
want
was-
to change things.
I think it was a disagreement with her saying like, actually wasn't what she said. It was more like the way that it was taken when she said, "Oh, some people just bottle it up, put it away, they never acknowledge it," and that was like
They
saying,
move past it, yeah.
yeah, which is like Aegis kind of thinks they can still confront and accept that that's what happened and go on to live normal lives. To just have that be what happened to you, and thus you become this isn't necessarily the way everyone has to go. I don't know. I think that's a bit heavy, and there's not really anything actionable with it. That's just a character moment that happened. And it does, like, kind of explain who Azora is.
Yeah.
Whereas with
Any more
Aegis is just the idea that, yeah. The only question he's really got about his past and in regards to before arriving in his country was, would Dad be proud of me for doing all of this? Or would he think that I'm just risking my neck for nothing?
Azora meant to have a chat with Aegis about that.
For next time.
Oh, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Father, are you
have to
proud of
have a
me?
flashback to that. Because I had fucking plenty of time to. I had 5 fucking days to like, hey, Aegis, by the way, I meant to talk to you about that.
By the way, daddy issues, Aegis. What's up with that?
Yeah, Azora never knew her father.
Tell me, what was it like having a father?
Well, I had probably half a year of cognizance about that, and
So, any more bombs?
nah, I think I've only really got that one with Axe at the moment. The stuff I can think of for Azora is a bit too not abstract, just there isn't much I can do with it. Even though there is just a few that I kind of just want to destroy, because even though I think they're still relevant, they're just kind of weak, or we've moved past the point. Like, Azora turns every bump in the road into a hill to die on. I'm glad she only takes jobs for the good of others. but I have to talk. She has to consult me about freebies going forward. Reputation doesn't pay for repairs, and I have.
You've been taking the freebies.
Yeah, and he hasn't really been thinking about the fact that he's just been doing that lately. So I don't know. It's like Aegis just became that. It's like, but Aegis has been the one doing that now a lot.
I think there is room for a bond in that. Like, you know, I've been frustrated with Azora taking freebies, but here I am.
I don't know what to do with that though. It's like, where's the action on that? It's like, I gotta start being more money grubbing. Remember to ask. Even though I'm doing
before Sylvana goes to beat Vigor, demand payment.
Just like Aegis, just like, look, I know we're all friends and we're all in the same company, but really, I've just kept you close so I can price gouge you. Alright. There's nothing else.
We all know Ariana has Dash, so...
Yeah, true. Aegis can extort payment from her.
Yeah, that's a smart move. That will go down well.
Ariana's, like, open to, you know, for PR's sake, like, a bribe to kind of not let that story spill about her and Vigor, like...
I don't know if Aegis will want to chance that, though. I don't know.
Who knows? Is that too metagamey if I use my past character to offer the present party a bribe? Like, because it's in character. I think Ariana would do it, but then I'm like, oh, I guess I would just be having my previous character give the current party, you know, money. We'll see when we get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look at what's in Vigor's inventory.
Anything else?
No,
for bonds?
I did not help my Fulcrum at great risk.
Alright, what about Azora? Bonds? Any other bonds, Azora? Any other bonds acts?
No.
Okay, well, Azora, do you have another bond, Azora?
Oh, no.
Okay,
Did
you protect the weak?
Actually, I guess not.
You did not.
I just kind of recovered. I was the weak being protected.
Axe, did you learn something new about a location or culture?
I learned that Custer has this gang that fuck it. Sylvana.
Sylvana.
You learned you
Sylvana.
can rip a guy in half.
Yeah, but I already knew that now, but she was talking about the gang that, you know, has been. I learned about that gang.
Which gang?
The gang I killed, or rather part of the gang.
I don't think that's really counts. That's just like some gangbangers. It's like criminals exist. And
You learned about the dead body, the one, the only.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Technically, he learned about
the fruit. Yeah.
Yeah, he learned about about the fruit, what it could do, and also how that body died.
There you go. Okay, yeah, take that. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
We learned a decent chunk about, like, Terrebone and Vigor and all that. We did learn a lot there. We asked questions, you know.
We learned bird people existed.
We learned more detail about Zebedee too.
Yeah, we got a big info dump on Zebedee.
You just learned things that out of character you already knew, but in character.
Yeah.
Well, we did learn new stuff, like just how people have moved to all corners.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, so take that. Did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Don't think so.
Nah.
No.
I wouldn't call the gang I fought notable.
Certainly not. Okay. Well, did you loot a memorable treasure?
The death fruit.
That we ate.
That's true. Death fruit. Yeah, you got 10 of those. All right, yeah. Take that and take an XP for playing.
Especially not avoids growing out a season.
Well gamed.
I'm 10 XP away from changing class.
By the way, the absent rum, is that like 1 weight? How much is that?
There's no way.
No weight. Gotcha.
Okay, I've been scouring for like